on to the magic of premiums, which is something I learned at Traffic and Conversion back in February that we've been playing with and having good results with. So I'm going to go back in time to two of the most famous premium offers ever. So a premium is something that like free gift with purchase. So if you remember this, if you're old enough, that is a Sports Illustrated football phone. Phone shaped like a football, actual cord. I don't know if you know what a phone cord looks like. But the commercial, you had to subscribe to Sports Illustrated to get it. They positioned it as a Christmas gift. It was a 2.5-minute commercial. They spent 14 seconds on the magazine. 2 minutes and 15 seconds were on the football phone. This is the script that you can't read. It's Sports Illustrated most exciting Christmas gift ever, the football phone, free with your paid subscription. Here's the unbelievable catch. The football phone is free if you get Sports Illustrated. No one cuts prices before Christmas. I'll buy it for my father, my brother, my boyfriend. All I have to do is buy this for all the men in my life and I wouldn't have any problems, that all my Christmas worries are over. And again, it was not a 2-minute ad that they spent 14 seconds talking about the magazine. The rest was all about the football phone. So they got you to subscribe to Sports Illustrated by selling you a free football phone.
Can you imagine the price of a 2.5-minute long commercial now?
A lot more. Yes. But that's a premium. And they made it so you wanted the premium more than you wanted the actual thing that you were buying. That's how you know you did it really well, is if they want the premium more than the thing. And we've been experimenting with all kinds of premiums in our clients' businesses. What can we get them to give away or sell dirt cheap that people will want, that leads into a purchase of their actual product? We have a client who is a political consultant who helps local people get elected to local office. In my kind of outside the box idea of a premium to get people to identify whether they were Republican or Democrat was offer to sell them a free plus shipping roll of toilet paper, one with Trump's face on it, one with Hillary's face on it. And based on which one you bought, you now identified yourself, and then the next upsell would be you should run for office instead of those people, blah, 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 blah. I couldn't get him to go for it, though. I wonder why. This is probably the most famous one of all time. This was Columbia House. This was get 13 records or tapes for $1. And then all you had to do, if you read the fine print, was buy 6 tapes or records at regular, inflated price, over the next 2 years. This came out when I was a kid, and I did not read the fine print, and I thought this was the greatest thing in the world. So not only did I join for myself, I took my baseball cards, and I said, oh, I got Darryl Strawberry and Don Mattingly. Darryl Mattingly at my house is going to join, and Don Strawberry at my house is going to join. I'm going to join 10 times and get 130 tapes, which I did. And then I took them to school to sell them to other kids at a discounted price until I realized 2 things. One, I had to get home before the postman showed up, because one day my mother was fighting with the guy going, why do you keep delivering boxes to people who don't live here? So I had to get home first and get the mail so that she didn't see all these strange people suddenly living in our house. And then I ran into a problem several months later when Columbia House started sending all of these people collection notices saying, you have not bought your 6 tapes. You have not, it said you had to buy at least 2 in the first 2 months. You have not bought anything. So by breaching that contract, now all 6 are due. You have to give us the money for full price for all 6 all at once now, times all 10 people you did it for. So I had some splaining to do to my parents about why I suddenly owed Columbia House thousands of dollars. And what was really interesting was, I don't know if any of you watch a television comedy show called The Goldbergs, which takes place in the 80s, which is about a Jewish family in Philadelphia in the 80s. And they literally this season had an episode where Adam, the 11-year-old, joins Columbia House 10 times, comes up with the exact same thing I did. I thought I was the only one who thought of it and had the exact same problem. So ways to use premiums to increase front-end sales. to get continuity, people paying you month after month, to use as an upsell, to get people to buy more of your product. Okay, you've got wine and painting. Do you want wine to take home with that? Do you want to, I see you have the wooden frame. Would you like the gold frame? Retention, it keeps people around longer. We give away a copy of one of my books to anyone who attends a webinar about the book. We will physically send them a book about how to grow your business with a podcast if they register to watch the How to Grow Your Business with a Podcast webinar that sells our service to do that. Event attendance, book campaigns, book launches. This is a flower shop, a tire shop that gives flowers. So you buy tires for your car, they send you home with a bouquet of a dozen roses to give to your significant other. Because no wife is ever thrilled that her husband just had to spend for, this should have been the other way, because Rebecca just needed 2 tires on her minivan that I had to take in, get new two tires, and pay for it. They did not give me flowers. This is not West Hurt, by the way, but
You should have gotten all 4 as an all-wheel drive vehicle.
they told me I only needed 2.
Uh-oh.
More people don't know what they're doing.
Right. This one is one from a barber shop that serves beer. Free beer with haircut.
Well, that's like the one local Buffalo Trim where you can play pool and all that other stuff while you're waiting for
Where
your.
there's no beer.
That's okay though, but there's pool paper.
There's nail salons that offer a full stock bar now.
Yeah, a lot of those places don't have liquor licenses either.
That's
Yeah,
shady.
yeah.
But you just happen to know this and transfer their alcohol.
Well, you're not paying for it.
Right.
You're not paying for it, so I think.
Oh, do you not need a license if you give it away for free?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah.
Interesting. I did
A
not know
A
that.
lot of salons are doing that
Yeah,
now.
coming in hot.
From now on, marketing consultations are going to come with alcohol.
Jimmy Max always gave away more.
That would increase our retention.
It would increase our retention. It would increase our conversion too. More people would buy. Sure, take it all.